All right, we live. Hey, y'all. Hey, welcome to an all new episode of the DTI Takeover Show. For those of you who are just tuning in, y'all know who it is. It's your girl, Miss Kayla here. And you know what I'm here to do. I'm here to shine some light and spotlight our dope entrepreneurs and business owners out here. People who are trying to create generational wealth. People who are tired of working for other people, who ready to be their own boss and live their dreams. So I'm sure this young lady here is no different. So I have Miss GerQuita Brown here. She is the CEO of Brows Allured Beauty. How you doing?
I'm fine. How are
Well,
you?
I'm good. I'm good. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So before we get started and get deep into Brows Allured Beauty, let everybody know about yourself outside of your business.
Okay. Well, my name is Quita, also known as Allure, and I am the brains behind the beauty and the brand of Brows Allure LLC. And I am a licensed cosmetologist. I'm also a certified PMU artist and educator, and I specialize in eyebrow artistry, and I'm from Landover, Maryland.
Oh, okay. So why cosmetology? Why this field?
Well, let's start. My mom is a licensed cosmetologist, so I am a beauty shop baby. And
Oh.
yeah, when upon me graduating Suitland High School, I had obtained my cosmetology license. So she was like,
Mhm.
"Well, this is cheap. I'm gonna put you in here," and she paid the money, and I was in the class, and I'm glad I did it. Because no matter what, I've always had a trade.
Mhm.
No matter what, what I want to do, and so I've always, even when I didn't have my license, I was always training up and being in the shop and practicing and knowing what to do. So having a
Mhm.
license was
Mhm.
a cherry on top. Hmm.
That's so dope. That's dope. Okay. So, Brows Allured Beauty. So, what made you decide, okay, I'm about to work for myself?
So I guess let's just take it back. Obviously, I got my cosmetology license. I got my cosmetology license back in 2009 when I graduated high school, and then it was always like my plan B. And I went on to obtain my bachelor's degree from University of Maryland Eastern Shore in business administration. And then I graduated, got my bachelor's degree, and then I came home, had miscellaneous jobs. I even became a background investigator. I was a
Ooh.
background investigator. I know, right? I was a background investigator for about 5 years. And then maybe in like 2018 or 19, I'm just like, I don't know. This is good money. I know it really well, but this is not really feeding my soul.
Mhm.
And I remember a conversation I was having with my best friend, and I'm like, I always had this thing about eyebrows, like unruly brows, like it's like I guess I'm a brow geek because I can be talking to you, staring at your brows,
Staring at
and
my
I'm like,
mm.
and I'm telling my best friend like, I think I want to go get my certification for microblade. She like, okay. She wanted to do lashes, and I was doing brows, and I was like, well, who gonna trust me to do their brows? Like, she's like, you never
Mhm.
know. You just never know. And boy, did she put a battery in my back.
Mm.
Because I went to go get my certification in microblade, and then upon me obtaining it, my cousin, she was like, I'll let you practice on me. I don't have no brows. And I was like, okay. So I
Mhm.
got that April 2019, and then I did my cousin's brows in May of 2019, literally a month after. And I did her brows. She loved them. I loved them. We shared it, and my family and my friends, they shared it. My community, they shared it, and it just catapulted. And I really wanted to create instead of like, I pretty much turned my pet peeve into my passion. So
Mhm.
instead of staring, I mean, I still stare at people's brows, even if they're good or bad. But I wanted to create a space where I could help those who don't know how to care for their brows and educate them through products and services, so
Mhm.
now I just, want to help, help those that have unruly brows, sparse brows, and it really feeds my soul, and I love what I do.
That's good. So, like, do
Mhm.
unibrows bother you?
No, they don't.
Really?
No, as long as they cleaned up.
Because
They don't, because
I
it's
know a
a
few
part. It's
people.
a part of beauty. It's just what it is, But as long as they cleaned up, it's just like, okay, that's, you was born that way. It's nothing we can do about that. But if it's something you can do about it,
You
let's
are
do
so
it.
mature. You are so mature.
Yeah.
That is such a good
Thank you.
professional way to think about that. Because I be
Thank
staring. I'm like,
you. Yeah, as long as it's cleaned up. I mean,
separate that.
it's some people I see with unibrows. It's just beautiful. Like it's
Mhm.
beautiful. It's just like, oh, like it's a part of them. So that's just what it is. But they clean it up a
They
little
clean.
bit. Yeah, just clean it up.
I
Then
got
I
you.
won't be
See,
like,
now
ugh.
see my eyebrows, they stop at a certain point.
Oh yeah, tail is a problem in our community.
And I just
The
like,
tail is a problem in our
why?
community. For
I
real.
I just want them like yours. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
They just
listen,
stop like right there, and then like that's
come
it.
visit, come visit. Listen, I'm
That's
gonna get you
cool. That's
right. Okay,
cool.
I'm gonna get you
I can
right.
tell that you really enjoy what you do, so that's good. That's good. So, Jaquita, like, where do you see your business like 5 years from now?
That's a really good question. um, that's a really good question. I'm gonna be honest. I have all these ideas, all these aspirations,
Mhm.
and look, I have books. I have like another book. I have all like ideas full of ideas,
Mhm.
and I just surrender my plans to God, and
Yeah.
to say where I feel like I'm going to be in the next 5 years, that's insane because I didn't think I was going to be here
Yeah.
talking to you, 2 or
Mhm.
3 years after, or what is it, 5 years? Yeah, 4 or 5 years after, so, to say I'm just doing what God want me to do, being places that God want me to be in, I can say I want to do this in 5 years and then it happened in three,
That's
so
true. That's true.
so I'm just surrendering my plans to God, and it's all a mystery to us all. But I do know I'm here to create a legacy for my family. I do know
Mhm.
that,
Mhm.
so I see that. Yeah.
I
hmm
love that. I love that answer. One of my our watchers said her eyebrows are so sparse. So what does that even mean? Like I don't even know what that means.
Sparse. That means like they're really light. They may need some
Oh.
TLC. It may not be as many hair, hair follicles as the other. So yeah, when they're sparse, they're really light, or it's some hair like Okay, I'm gonna give you an example. You know how you say your tail is a little off. That
Mhm.
means your tail is sparse.
Oh.
That would be it. I think
Love that.
everybody has some type of imperfection in their brows. That's just what it is. But it's about trying to make them look alike. That's my job.
See, like I didn't even know like there was so much that goes on with our eyebrows, you know? So you talking about like
Yeah.
taking care of them and maintaining them. Like what
hmm
are some points that you can give some people to better care of our eyebrows?
Um, I think they should find, yeah, I mean, a really, really good, a really, really good and professional brow artist, someone that knows what they're doing. And I think that people should be careful with their brows. Have more care about their brows. The more you care about the brows, the better. I mean, I feel like your brows is like
They make
95%.
your face. Like they make
I know they're like
everything. They're
95%
so
of your
important.
selfie. Like, so I think
Yeah.
when people, people just like you take time with your hair, like when it comes
Mhm.
to staying with the same hairstylist for years, do the same with your brows. Okay? Do the same with your brows. Unless you see something wrong with their artist or their business or something like that. But stay consistent. You can also use castor oil to help motivate or stimulate hair growth, and try to brush castor oil on them every day.
Mhm.
And just have a conscious mind about your brows. And just like you have with your hair, just like
Mhm.
you have with your showers, just like you have with exercising, your eating habits. If
Mhm.
you want your brows to be right, then you need to do things to make sure they're right.
Now
Yeah.
you done added something else to the list that I gotta do in the
Okay.
morning before I go to bed. And I gotta do a whole routine now. Okay.
Mhm.
So Jarquita, you seem young.
Okay.
You seem young. So what was some advice that you would give a new up and coming entrepreneur, no matter what it is that they're doing, but just some
Mhm.
advice that you would give based off of something that you've learned on your journey?
Okay. I have two things. One, pray over your business. Number one, pray over your business. If it's something that you think you want to do, talk to God first, or whoever your higher, your higher
Mhm.
being is. Talk to them first. And two, being an entrepreneur does not mean you're here to do it alone. It's like a village, right?
Mhm.
So I don't look at other beauty professionals as someone that I'm going against, or
Yeah.
I look at them as my counterparts. I look at them as my community. Like I've been in DMs like, oh, what you think about the, like, just, or they've been in my DMs, no, oh, what you use, like, be okay with um be okay with associating yourself with other people that's doing the same thing you're doing or doing more where you want to be. So
Mhm.
entrepreneurship does not mean, self,
Mhm.
you know,
Mhm.
priorship or something like that. You can definitely build a community around yourself to catapult your business to where it wants to be. So
I
definitely
like
pray
that.
and
Mhm.
obviously stay in your lane, but stay in your lane. Don't look at everybody else's success. Stay in
Yeah.
your lane. I stay. Anybody else be doing stuff that oh, that's nice, but you just got to stay focused on what you do. Pray over your business and be okay with associating yourself with other entrepreneurs, because it's some things that they've been through that you may not have been through. It's some things that they
Mhm.
may see or know that you may not know. So
Mhm.
anytime I go get my lashes, I go get my waxes, anything like that. Oh,
Mhm.
we're in those appointments for an hour or so because we talking about business, because we just uplifting each other. Be okay with that.
I like that. And just to piggyback off of that, a lot of times for whatever reason, we don't like to share information. You
Yeah.
know, especially freely. It's
Yeah.
like if I'm gonna
Hmm.
share it, you gotta pay for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And at the end
Right.
of the day, I don't feel like anybody can steal your stuff, your
Yourself. Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
At
Hmm.
the end of the day,
Yeah.
you can do it. You
Yeah.
can.
I don't
It's still gonna be
gatekeep at
different.
all. Yeah. I don't
How I
gatekeep.
how I
Yeah.
do it and how you do it
Hmm.
are still gonna be completely different
Yeah.
because you
So
don't see
I
what I see.
yeah, and it's really okay with that, and that's why I started my trainings, because instead of, I realize in our community, it's a customer service issue. It really
Yeah.
is. And some of my clients come in here, or newer clients or new clients, they come in here with like customer service PTSD. And I'm just like,
Mhm.
that's not how it's run here.
Mhm.
So it's like I'm actually developing them to a whole nother way of doing things, because they've been out in other beauty salons or shops or whatever, or
Yeah.
brows, and they just like, and they realize, it don't have to be that way. So what I have created is, instead of like keying about others that are where their customer service is wavering, I decided
Yeah.
to start an online training. And even in my service trainings, like we talk about business etiquette and customer service and
Mhm.
marketing and things like that. So now I'm launching it online so it can get further and past the DMV. So that's my next project, to help those that's trying to get in, whether you're an entrepreneur doing anything, whether you
Mhm.
want to start your business, you have problems marketing, and some people are gifted but they don't know how to deal with people.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I want to make sure that I am a helping hand instead of laughing at it, and actually help our community the best way I can.
I love it. Be a
Yeah.
solution to the problem. Don't
Absolutely.
add to the problem, be a solution.
Exactly.
I'm
Yep.
loving it. So,
Hmm.
Quita, let everyone know how they can follow you on
Hmm.
your social media platforms, how they can book your services.
Okay. So if you'd like to book services or purchase products, you can go to browserlordbeauty.com. You can also Google Browserlord LLC and everything will pop up. You'll see the reviews, the corporate culture. You'll see everything on Google. You can also follow me on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, I think Twitter. I don't really be on Twitter, but it's there. Um, and that's Browser Lord underscore. So it's BROWSALLURED underscore. And that's on all the social media platforms the same way throughout all of the platforms.
Awesome. You are getting so much love in these comments right now.
Thank
Your people have
you.
showed up and showed out for you, girl. I'm not mad at it. You have somebody say that you always create a safe space when they
Oh,
come and
thank
get service.
you.
So that is
Thank
good.
you. Yeah,
That
it's
is so
beyond the
good.
brows here. It's beyond the brows. It's definitely beyond the brows here. We gonna get the beauty. Brows of Lord is where you fill your beauty cup up at, but it's also where you fill your mental cup, your emotional cup. All those things. I mean, these services turn into therapy sessions. Sometimes I got Kleenex already ready. I got stress balls for my clients. If they want to
That's so
rest,
dope.
I sure do. They right here, girl. They got. Look,
That's
sometimes
so
I had to do
dope.
it today. I had to. I
Hmm.
was like, I give it to them. I gotta do it for myself. And I have blankets. When they want, they fall asleep sometimes. So I just try to create a safe space for my clients. So it's beyond the brows. It's high integrity. And I want my clients to be okay with spending their money with me. So
Hmm. I think you
that's
need
what I'm at with.
to keep that name beyond the brows. I think you
Yes,
need to
beyond.
incorporate that. Don't take her idea, y'all. We already got it. She heard it here first on Total
Beyond the
Entertainment
brows. Let me put
Radio.
that somewhere.
I'm just saying, I see that. Thank you, Quita, for being a guest on the show today. It was a pleasure having you here. I love your energy. Your auntie says she love you, girl.
Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you guys.
You
Thank
welcome. Oh,
you.
I'm
I love
losing
you
you. You are
too.
welcome.
Whichever one it is.
I said
Thank
you're
you
gonna
guys
see
for
when you go
having
back
me.
to
It
the
was a pleasure
comments.
meeting you.
No problem.
Okay, okay.
Everybody.
I want to send you guys anybody. I think G had reached out to me, or what's her name? I forgot who reached out to me, but I want to send you guys
Hmm.
a pro pomade palette for all the ladies on your team. For your brows, it's like a one-stop shop for. So send me your via email. Just send me your PO box or something, so I could gift you guys one of these, so you guys can get into your own brow care. So you can start.
Oh, thank
Now you got a new
you.
morning routine, so we get you right.
We
Get you right, no
appreciate that.
problem. I'm gonna
We
send it
gonna
all.
trust me. We gonna
No
record it. We
problem.
gonna do everything. Make sure y'all see a real live
Yes.
tutorial, and y'all make sure y'all check
Yes,
out Browser
please
Lure
do.
Beauty.
Please do. I love that. I love that. Definitely take your selfies. So let me know how many you guys need, and I'll just send them off for you.
Got you. Thank you. Thank you
All right.
again for tuning in. Everybody else, y'all make sure y'all continue to follow Total Entertainment Radio. Go to our website, www.totalencradio.com, and hit the TR radio button to listen to the station, listen to the music. You'll be able to hear this show next week. Got you. You thought it was going to be today. Um, but you can go to Total Entertainment Radio on our Facebook to watch this interview again, just in case you've missed it. Until next time, everybody, I am your host, Miss Kayla. We signing out.
Thank
Peace.
you. Bye
You're
bye.
welcome. Bye.